Not disturb a great man or distract his attention when he's occupied. What up, y'all? It's your boy, YungContent, the unofficial sensei of the culture, mastering youthfulness and contentment all at the same time. And on today's video, we're gonna talk about 5 ways to protect your neck in the up-and-coming financial meltdown. Stay tuned. So let's get straight into the video. But before I do, I want to let you guys know that I've kind of hinted and talked about this in my previous videos. So be sure to go check that out. And if this is something new to you, I'm sorry that to burst your bubble on like the Disney ride you've been riding your whole life. But this whole thing is going to come down very shortly. I kind of look at some indicators that have happened in the past, in the Great Depression. The bond to yield curve is flattening out. I don't want to be a doomsday prepper or put fear in anybody, but the financial meltdown is going to happen. You know, I tell my parents all the time, they're like, okay, no one is going to take it seriously until it happens. So let me just document it on April 14th or whatever today's date, 2019. So it's just stamped in time. The only real reason why we're still able to not notice it is because of one word: power. So here goes 5 ways to protect your neck in the upcoming financial meltdown. Number 5, this is a technique in a way. Be like the earthworm. The earthworm is great at seeing the roots before me, you, or Uncle Sam. Everybody's distracted out here. No one thinks that anything's gonna happen bad to them. I understand. Everyone's on this like fake Disney ride of life, this high, but we gotta be realistic. Everything that comes up comes down. It's a wave. These things come in waves. The Great Depression, we should be like the earthworm and dig. If we did, we'll understand that in the Great Depression, they had ways to fight financial ruin. And I'll go more into that later in the video. But the earthworm, I think I'm like the earthworm. I dig for knowledge, I dig for patterns, I dig for trends, I dig for new opportunities, financial investments. I'm really on my game, and I appear like I don't know a lot, but that's what I like. And I like the mystery. Like the earthworm, he likes his space. He likes the darkness where he is able to make ways for himself. Make paths. So I encourage you, be like the earthworm, protect your neck. Leverage your cash. I know everyone's doing TurboTax and tax time, and they're about to ball out on some new rims or game computer, but leverage your cash, save that cash. Use that cash for a return. Maybe putting it into a savings account for yourself. Maybe put it into some stocks in Forex. If you don't have cash, which you could have cash, if you're a freelancer, an artist, do your thing, make your plays, be around a circle that has investment savvy. You can find that. There's Facebook groups. There's YouTube channels where you can comment and get in people's Facebook groups. There's no excuse. We cannot make an excuse at all. If you can't, then get into a community locally and serve. Give people what they want and you get what you want. And I'm not talking about scheming. Just give people an opportunity to serve, and in return, they'll serve you as well. So yeah. Number 3, start a garden ASAP. Stop cutting your grass. A monoculture doesn't need to be cut. You could just build a brick flow and start growing food. Learn how to grow food. That translates into growing hemp. If you want to grow Mary Jane, grow Mary Jane. If you're in a legal state, but hey, God gave us the plant. We can't rely on supermarkets and bottled water, okay? That's a scam. Bottled water shouldn't even be bottled. You should just be able to buy a big 5-gallon jug, take it, bring it home, and just drink your water. Y'all lazy. Not you, per se. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but society, docile. So grow a garden so you don't have to rely on all these big supermarket chains that are profiting off your conveniences. Leverage needs in your community. Find out what people need. I did some research and found out there was 25 things that people did to protect themselves from financial ruin during the Great Depression. 25 of those things: picking berries, newspaper routes. Some kids put more kids on newspaper routes and created this MLM, multi-level marketing thing. Weaving baskets, selling pies and cakes, things that people find value in. We have to redefine what value is. And if you go back to my videos, you understand in my first videos on this channel what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all don't even understand what's gonna happen and how it's gonna rumble and reset a lot of these things and make us either slaves or really take us to that free promised land. I think freedom is a mindset. Freedom is definitely not where we got right now. But the free markets, decentralization, community, like a hive, will make it happen. And that leads me into the last point: how to protect your neck. The last one, the final blow. Understand cryptocurrency. Get into cryptocurrency while you still can. The baby boomers made their wealth on a lot of scammy things: redlining, tax fraud, war. I don't know. I don't want to generalize them all that, because I know some were fighting for peace and sovereignty. But look what's happening in France now. They're pushing that government back because of that unfair wages and all the corruption of like neoliberalism and all this other crazy stuff. No party affiliation at all. I'm just sovereign. Understand cryptocurrency. We'll be able to use this as this bond to yield curve is flattening out, which is a bad sign. People are selling their bonds. Interest rates are rising. There's huge housing bubbles all over the world, in China, Australia, New York, overvaluations of things. Like we had this bear market that we've been in a year and a half. This crash this bear market's still here because we went up too fast. It was oversold, it was overhyped. And now we had to found a new foundation. If it can happen there, it's gonna happen everywhere. And when it does happen, these baby boomers and this old money is going to scramble to find a way to protect their assets and protect their wealth. And cryptocurrency will be that play. I don't care if you're a Nike sneakerhead, sneakers ain't gonna do it, beloved. A new form of currency that it gives people power and allows for 24/7 open access and the ability to really have freedom in privacy is going to be the wave. So be the earthworm, dig into cryptocurrency. If you want more videos about it, I would love to show you how to maybe buy stuff on an exchange, because it's very hard when I tried. And I'm just all about just sharing my mistakes so people don't have to. So that's what it is. 5 ways to protect your neck. We'll go in reverse order. Get into crypto. Leverage the need like they did in the Great Depression. Start a garden. Leverage your cash as we speak on your tax returns, in different plays, in circles, in communities of influence. And lastly, be the earthworm. I got nothing to say. You got something to say? No? Well, I'm done. I'm out. Peace.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, I have something to say. I believe right now Bitcoin is sitting at 5,000. Just trying to hold on that 5,000 support line. I believe we haven't reached capitulation. I believe we'll break 5K, we'll go under 4K, under 3K, and then we'll have a major bounce onto the bull run in October. And I'm quoting this right now because that's what I do. This is the power of the internet. This is the power of content. And yeah, we're gonna go below, and that is gonna be the time that I buy, because I've been waiting like a hyena to buy, and it's been since December. So you do the math. I've been like 4 months already, 4 months. I've been in the wilderness. This is the wild, wild west, y'all, and I'm taking my shot when the time's right. Peace. If you meet a discipute in the heat of action, one who is more powerful than you, simply fold your arms and bend your back. To confront him will not make him agree with you. Pay no attention to it.
You win.